Listen up, 12s, because my blood is absolutely boiling right now. We just dominated the Patriots 29-13 in Super Bowl LX and reached the mountaintop again. But the disrespect coming from the national media is reaching a level that is, frankly, pathetic. You would think a championship changes the narrative, but they are still trying to bury our leader and ignore the facts right in front of them. This changes everything we thought about the upcoming 2026 season, and it is time we stand up for our own. Subscribe right now. We need 1,000 strong here today. The world watched us lift that Lombardi trophy after crushing New England, but somehow the man who held the trophy highest is being treated like a backup. I am talking about our quarterback, Sam Darnold, who is currently facing the most ridiculous levels of disrespect I've ever seen in my life. It is honestly laughable at this point. When a team wins a Super Bowl, they usually get a massive boost of respect from every media outlet and a healthy dose of fear from the rest of the league. We saw it happening. Most of the top teams in the NFL are literally building their entire rosters right now specifically to knock off the Seahawks. They are scared of us, but they are trying to pretend that Sam Darnold is not the reason why they should be terrified. This man has led us to our second Super Bowl title in franchise history, and yet people are questioning his position in the league as if he just arrived yesterday. While it is understandable that he might not be getting the same level of worship that Patrick Mahomes received after his first ring, the way these experts are talking about him is insulting to the entire 12th man. We know the truth about what happened on that field. We saw the grit and the leadership. We saw a man who has gone 31-7 over the last 2 years. Think about that for a second, because that is an elite win percentage that most franchises would kill for. He is a two-time Pro Bowler who has shown high-caliber passing game after game. He stood tall when the lights were the brightest and delivered a championship to the city of Seattle. How many quarterbacks can say they have done that? The league is trying to act like this was some kind of fluke, but we know better. We are building a tribe here that values the players who actually deliver results, not just the ones who have the biggest marketing campaigns. Are you guys seeing this same nonsense on your feeds? It feels like we are in a battle against the world to get our guy the credit he deserves. We are the champions of the world, and it is time the media starts acting like it when they say his name. The narrative escalation against us reached a breaking point during a recent segment that honestly made me want to throw my remote through the window. Here is the raw truth that they do not want you to acknowledge. Greg Rosenthal, along with Nate Tice and Bill Barnell, were drafting the top quarterbacks going into this 2026 NFL season. You would think the reigning Super Bowl champion would be a lock for the top 10, right? Wrong. They started picking guys like C.J. Stroud from the Texans and Kyler Murray from the Vikings before they even looked our way. But wait, it gets even crazier than that. When Rosenthal finally had the 17th pick, he actually hesitated. He was weighing his options between our champion Sam Darnold, a guy like Bo Nix who is currently hurt, and Jalen Hurts. When he finally picked Darnold at number 17, he looked absolutely disgusted with himself. He panicked as if he hated the very idea of picking a winner. This implies that these so-called media experts believe a Super Bowl winning quarterback is not even a top-half player in this league. It is offensive. Rosenthal looked like he had just swallowed something bitter, instead of recognizing the greatness of a player who just dismantled the Patriots on the biggest stage in sports. They are ranking him lower than players who have not won anything, or players who cannot even stay on the field. This is the kind of stuff they don't want you to know, because it exposes the bias against Seattle. They hate that we won. They hate that we did it with a guy they all wrote off years ago. Do you honestly believe there are 16 quarterbacks better than the man who just gave us a parade? I am losing my mind here just thinking about it. It is a total joke. They are trying to tell us that what we saw with our own eyes does not count, because it does not fit their pre-written scripts. This is exactly why we have to stick together as a fan base. We are the only ones who truly see the work and the heart that Sam puts into this jersey. They want to talk about potential and highlight reels, but we are over here talking about jewelry and rings. They predicted a nightmare for us before the 2025 season even started. They were saying the Seahawks would be an under 500 team, and that we would probably finish dead last in the NFC West. We all remember those headlines. But what did we do? We went out there and took the crown. We smack-talked every single doubter during that parade because we earned that right. But even after all that, the disrespect towards Sam Darnold is worse than what Joe Flacco ever faced after his championship run. The critics were certain that Sam would collapse late in the season and fail in the playoffs. They were waiting for the disaster to happen so they could say they were right. Instead, Sam Darnold destroyed that lazy narrative by playing some of the most explosive football we have ever seen. In the playoffs alone, he threw for 672 yards, 5 touchdowns, and 0 interceptions. Seriously, 0 interceptions. That is the definition of elite playoff performance. He thrived when the pressure was high enough to break most men. He was surgical, he was calm, and he was dominant. He silenced the stadiums and took the heart out of our opponents. But apparently, that is not enough for the people sitting in studios in New York and Los Angeles. They want to ignore the statistical reality of what he just achieved. This is more than just a lack of respect. It is fuel. This is pure bulletin board material for the entire locker room. The Seahawks have always thrived on proving people wrong and dominating anyone who overlooks us. If they want to keep doubting our leader, they can go right ahead. It only makes the victory sweeter. We are watching a redemption arc that is cinematic in its scale. A player who was tossed aside by 4 different teams has found a home and a legacy in Seattle. The media can keep their rankings and their drafted lists because we have the trophy and we have the guy who won it for us. Are they really trying to tell us that 5 touchdowns and 0 interceptions in the biggest games of the year means nothing? I want to know if you guys feel the same fire I do right now, because this is getting personal. The most dangerous part for the rest of the league is that Sam Darnold has the potential to be even better in 2026. This is huge. Unbelievable as it sounds, this will be the first time since 2022 that he is actually entering a second season with the same team. He has been jumping around for years, but now he has stability. He has been working with the team all offseason, developing deep chemistry and truly mastering the system of our new offensive coordinator, Brian Fleury. We are talking about the 3rd-ranked scoring offense in the entire league getting even more refined. Imagine the jump he can make now that he is not learning a new playbook from scratch. He is developing a lethal connection with Rashid Shaheed, who finally has a full offseason to sync up with Sam. This duo is going to be a nightmare for every secondary in the NFL. I am telling you, I am losing my mind thinking about the explosive plays we are going to see this year. Sam might be a modest guy in front of the cameras, but don't let that fool you. He is incredibly competitive, and he has a long memory. He still remembers every single word the critics said even after he held that Lombardi trophy. He is motivated by the shade being thrown by people like Greg Rosenthal. This is an insider secret you need to understand. This team is closer than ever because of this outside noise. We are entering 2026 with a chip on our shoulder that is bigger than ever. We are not just defending a title, we are on a mission to demand the respect that should have been given months ago. The chemistry is there, the coaching is there, and the talent is undeniable. We are looking at a quarterback who is finally in the perfect environment to show his true ceiling. They think they saw his best in the Super Bowl, but they have no idea what is coming next. The connection between Darnold and Fleury is going to transform this offense into something historic. We are watching the birth of a dynasty while the media is busy arguing about whether our guy belongs in the top 20. It is honestly pathetic to watch them miss the greatness right in front of them. This is our time, and we are not backing down for anyone. We have the rings, we have the record, and we have a leader in Sam Darnold who has proven he can carry the weight of an entire city on his shoulders. The national media can keep their lists and their rankings because at the end of the day, those things don't win championships. We win championships. We are building a vision of the future where the Seattle Seahawks are the standard for the entire NFL. If the rest of the league wants to build their rosters to stop us, let them try. They are chasing a ghost, while we are focusing on the next trophy. I want to see your fire in the comments below right now. Is this the year we go back-to-back and force them to finally put some respect on Sam's name? Or do you think the media bias is always going to hold us back in the eyes of the public? I want to know if you are as fed up as I am with the Rosenthal nonsense. We need to show the world that the 12th man is the loudest and most loyal fan base in existence. If you believe in this team and you believe in what we are building, you need to hit that subscribe button right now. We are aiming for 1,000 subscribers to solidify our tribe and make sure our voice is heard across the league. Do not let the doubters win the narrative. We are the champions and we act like it every single day. This 2026 season is going to be a statement year for everyone who ever questioned if we belonged at the top. We are coming for everything and we are not leaving any doubt this time around. Share this video with every Hawks fan you know, because we need to stand together. I am ready for the battle, and I know you are too. Let's show them exactly who we are. Go Hawks!